Hi guys, so it's time to empty the binders and get them organised into where they're going basically. So let's start with games. Now I do have £100 from my extra shift to help substitute. I'll explain that in a minute. So let's have a wee look. First of all, challenges. So everything in challenges goes into sinking funds. So let's have a look and see what's here. Right, so lay it out like that because I do owe money to some challenges. What I'm going to do is swap what I can for the £20 notes and then use the smaller notes to make up what I owe, if that makes sense. So that's 3. You owe 4 in here. So actually, let me take this out for 150. I'll need to go back and watch this if it's not right. Sorry. Let's see. So that's 5 and 1. 10 and 1. And another 1. And a 5. And a 10. And I'm sure this is 5. No, 4. Okay, so let's just count up what we owe it. So let me see. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 50. So we'll say 11. So let me see what I can do. So let's take you, swap you for 10. And then swap you for 5. And then what I'm going to do is put another 10 and another £1 in. And then we can get rid of these. So I'll put an extra 50p in basically. But that's okay, we don't mind that. And then let's count it up. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 89. Okay, let's do the same with seasonal. So seasonal goes into debt. Put 6 in there. Right. I didn't count that up, so we'll need to subtract the 89 from whatever we've got. That was smart, Amy. So let me have a look here. So we've got 5, 850. So we need to give 5, 1, 2, 3, because we've already added an extra 50, so that will add £8. So I will be using all of this for my budget. Apart from the £89 that'll go into sinking funds, I might just put in an extra £1, just be done with it. And that gives us 90 for sinking. So let me see what we have here for now. So that's 10, 15, 18. 18 plus 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 110, 20, no, 1, let's see, plus 110, so that's including the 20, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, plus 30 equals minus 90, so 68 in seasonal. And then in debt, we'll try and put it separate so we don't have to add everything up again. I'm going to put this here, 2, and then we owe it a 5, 10, 50. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is change this 20 for 2 10s, because we owe a few 10s, and change these to 5s for a 10. Right, so let's see how much we had here. So that's 20, 35, 45, 47 plus, let's see, so 10, 57, I need to count this up again, hold on. 10, 5, and then 150, so we'll add in, put that in here and take 5 coins and then add 2 coins, that leaves me with 3, so it's 63 pounds left in the sort of bank as those. And let's have a look here. Right, so 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 64. Okay, so 68 plus 64 is 132 extra for debt. Excellent, okay. And then what we're going to do with this is we're going to add it to this pile, and then we are going to start sorting it into our budget. Let's see how much we've got all together actually. See if I need to wait until I'm paid to take any more out, because remember that I will be doing my big monthly shop at Costco, so stuff I can put in the freezer, and then I'll just be getting myself £30 a week for food, for little bits like extras. Look at these trolls, they're all drunk and falling over. How did that happen? I'll be giving myself that £30 extras for food, so that'll be stuff like milk and things like that I'll need. So let's put all this together. 1, 2, 3, 5. So that's £20, that's not bad. Okay, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 30, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 85. So we've got 285. I think that's wrong. So let me see, 285. Let me just recount it all. So fives, got 45s and 10s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100. And then in 20s, we have 120. And then in ones, we have 20. Right, so 45 plus 100 plus 120 plus 20 equals 285. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but so I had 100. Never mind. Okay, so let's take 90 out for sinking funds. I'm going to do that in 10s and 5s, I think. I do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So that's the sinking funds. And then, okay, so that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 weeks in August. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30 for food. And then we want an extra tenner for petrol in week 3. And that leaves us with 15 extra. Oh, and this, so let me see, let me take out you guys. 20, 30. Right, that actually leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35 to add into sinking. So a little bit extra. Okay, let's put these guys away. I just need that money back for these coins. Okay. Right, so here's monthly. So let's see, let's get you sorted. Week 1 gets 30. Week 2 gets 30. Week 3 gets 40. Week 4 gets 30. And week 5 gets 30. Right, so that's that all done. And that is us set for August. So let's have a look in here. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 90, 125. I'm going to put in sinking funds, and let me put some in. So we had to take from our emergency funds because of the fish last week. So let me just rub this off. I'm going to start again. So I am going to put 20 straight in here. And it's going to go straight into the trash can. And then put this to the side just now, because we're going to use this. So let me take that 20 and put that into there. So that leaves us with 105. Okay, so 105 to go with. So in this one, so choose 12 sinking funds and list them on the next pages. Roll the death dice. This will determine which sinking fund you will put money into. So either this one. No. The 10-sided dice. So what we could do is we could roll the 6 and the 4. That's your 8, that's your 10. Yeah. Oh no, there's a 12-sided dice. Yeah, I knew I had a 12-sided dice. Right, so 12-sided dice. And then read our 6-sided dice as well. Because so the 12 will decide which fund it's going into, and then step 3, so roll a 6-sided dice and go to the corresponding page, scratch off a number, and that's the amount that goes into that fund. Okay, so let's see how far we go. This is from our wee plans. I got this at BB&U. I also got the coin one, but I'm going to be ambitious and start with the notes one. So we've got emergency, car insurance, the fish babies, new passport, new glasses, tattoo fund, new clothes, garden fund, Costco, Christmas party, BB&U and birthdays. So I've taken the fish babies one out just now, just because the tracker had Nandor and Nadja on it and it was upsetting me. So I've taken it out just now, but anything that's to go towards them I'll probably just put into one of the other ones. So I'm covered in vinyl. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to roll this one first. So that is number 3. You can see that. So number 3 is going to be from fish babies, right? So we'll use emergency since we're depleted on that. And then we'll pop this in here. Number 2. Okay, so that's 1, 2. And then we're just going to scratch one of these off. So we'll start in the top corner, might as well, just go for it. So 10. 10 goes into emergency fund. So I'll put it into here just now and then I'll take it out at the end and I'll put it in the trash can. Actually, no, I'll just put it in the trash can now. Might as well. No, I'll leave it and then at the end because there might be more and I might need a break at 20. Okay, let's put that there. So 12-sided dice. 3 again, so I'm going to roll again. Number 6. So number 6 is tattoo fund. And now let's see what page we're going to. Number 2 again. Right, 15 into tattoo fund. Tattoo fund here. So 10. Actually, I might just put the 3 5s in there just now. So 15. This is chaotic. Can go into here. I don't have another tattoo booked at the moment, but it's always nice to kind of save up. I do know what I want. It's just getting the money for it. So each is worth 10. So I'm going to cross off. What colour are we going to use? Just use black, I think. So 1.5. This whole thing saves 360. But obviously, if you were to buy it, you could put your own amount. You could do a 5 and save 1. What's half of 360? 130? No, 180. God, that was hard. Okay, so let's see what's next. Number 8. What is number 8? Number 8 is garden fund. So I had to take out of the garden fund because I bought a trimmer for the grass. I couldn't afford a lawnmower, but the grass was getting outrageous and I needed to buy a trimmer, and I had £30 in there and it cost me 25, so I took it out. Number 5, let's go to number 5. We'll start in the corner. So 10 into garden. Again, we'll just use the 5s for now. If we need to, we can change it later. So I've not scrubbed this off, so I'll need to do that and start again. So this tracker, just a reminder, is from Budgets with Taryn. There's a little name at the bottom there, and it saves 100. So it's just so each icons are worth different amounts. I'm going to cross off 2 5s. And then we'll put that back in. Okay. Next, this is quite a fun way to do sinking funds. A lot more interesting than previous. Number 7. Couldn't tell if that was a 1 or a 7 there. So number 7 is new clothes. And we are going to see which we're going to do. Number 3. New clothes gets 20. I'm not going to argue with that. So what have I put? Apparently I think I've put these down as 5, 10, 15, 20, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, so 5 each. And we're going to call them orange. For 20, and then go there, and let's start again. 1, so 1 is emergency funds, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see where we're taking it from. Number 3 again. So another 10. So with me putting 20 in and then playing this, that's me up to 40 now, when I was only at 80 when I took it out. So that's not bad. So we're halfway there again. Oh, that is number 1 again, okay. Number 3 again. 5 going in. You see, so we've done 40, and then I'll just do the 1 just now because we've only put a 5 in, not a 10. There. Okay, next. Number 5. So number 5 is new glasses. I completely emptied this in June, I think. So I am looking for a new tracker, but let's just clean this up in the meantime. These fish are being so nosy. Look, that's what they do. They just sit and watch me. It's so funny. Okay, so let's see what we're putting into glasses. Number 2. 5. So each is 10, so we'll colour in half of it. So we'll just colour in the one lens. I may make myself a new tracker actually rather than buy one. Try and save my money since I have the capabilities. Oh my goodness, right, go on. Okay, so we've got 30 left, so we should hopefully be able to do 2. Number 4, so I haven't done 4 yet, so what's 4? 4 is a new passport. Yep, that's definitely going to be needed soon. So each of these, I've made them 10. This will, I don't know if I put this on my shop yet, but this will be going up on the shop if you want it. I tried to make it look like a beach, but I don't know if it just kind of looks a little bit like vomit. I don't know, you can tell me. Okay, so let's see what page we're taking it from. Number 1. Okay. 5. So we need to break up one of these. Let me take 2 5s out of tattoo. Put 10 back in here. And then I will colour in and mark half of it off. I'll take that. Put you in there. Okay. Right, 25 still to go. Getting there, guys. Number 6 was, I know we've just done it, I can't remember. Tattoo fund. Excellent. Okay. 4. Have we done 4 yet? I don't think we have. No. So let's see what's going into tattoo fund now. Another 5. Good, because I hate it when I've got half stuff done, so that's quite nice. So that's 20 in there. And I think I might cheat for the next one. And actually what I'm going to do is change that. That actually gives me more options, because I want to put in, for definite, I'm putting in for BBMU and cash stuffing, but let's see if we can get Costco. What's Costco? That is number 9. So let's see if we can get a 9. If we don't get a 9, we're just going to skip Costco and put into the other 2. It's a 3, which is fish babies, so that's kind of my choice, isn't it? So, okay, we're putting into number 9. Let's see what page we're taking from. Number 2. Wait to see, this will be 20. That's a 10. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put 10 into Costco, and then the 5s will be going into the other 2. So nothing into birthdays this week. But we can change that, that's not a problem, like in the future, not now. What colour are we doing our trolleys? I think we will do them blue, like a nice deep blue. So this is just so that if there's anything in Costco that I really want that isn't part of my food budget or anything, like my headphones have stopped working, the Bluetooth won't connect, it's driving up the wall. They are about 10 years old, but still they're only 10 years old, so I may need to get new headphones soon. I'll try and get them fixed, but I might not be able to. This is a great game. Look, definitely check it out, RB Pants. This is a brilliant game. I love it. It just makes sinking fun so much more interesting. So pop you back up there. And the 5 and 5 will go in here. There is a wallet dashboard that comes with that, and what I'm going to do is when I do my minis up here, is I'm going to put them into the sinking funds wallet to then use at the end of the month. So that will start from August. But let's see, so £5 and £5 we're going to put into both of these. Again, I'm not guaranteed to get a ticket for BBMU. I really hope I do, because I really enjoyed it this year, and I'm going obviously going to the cash stuff and Christmas party, which is what I'm saving for. If I don't manage to get a ticket, then I'll definitely be donating to the goodie bag, and I'll just use the money that I've saved in here to donate to that. You know, we'll see what we can do. I don't know how I managed to get a ticket this year, to be honest. That was pure luck, but I'm not complaining because it was great. Although it has opened up the whole need for more cash stuffing trackers, which I'm trying to curb at the moment. And I think I just need to make my own. So let's cross off a 5. So this wee goose up here, we'll cross off you. So we're aiming to save a couple of hundred on this, because last time I went to BBMU I spent about £200 and I could have spent about 4 times that amount, and I know that other people did spend a lot of money there. So obviously Tyler has set this at 1,000, so she thinks we're all going to spend £1,000, which doable, to be fair. I would definitely need a couple more big bags to put stuff in, but if I can save 100 or 200, I'll be pleased with that. And like I said, if I don't go to BBMU, I'll use this for the goodie bag stuff and then put it towards like sinking funds or debt or something like that. So there we go. So that's that all done for this month. And then I think when I get paid, we'll be taking out another 100 or so to put in towards birthday and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's sinking funds done for this month.